crushed by the deep, yet breathing? Imagine being trapped under miles of ocean, where the weight of the world is pressing down on you with thousands of pounds of force. It sounds like a death sentence. In fact, it is. At these depths, the sheer weight of the water should flatten a human being instantly. But for one man, the impossible happened. He didn't just survive the descent. He endured 3 agonizing days in the dark, crushing depths of a deep-sea trench. How is that even physically possible? The sheer scale of the catastrophe is hard to grasp. We are talking about a descent into a realm where sunlight never reaches, a place of eternal darkness and freezing temperatures. Under normal circumstances, a sudden breach in a deep-sea vessel results in an instantaneous, violent end. The pressure doesn't just leak in, it implodes the structure in milliseconds. There is no time to scream, no time to realize what is happening. Yet, against every law of deep-sea survival we know, a human being was found alive, having endured the most extreme environment on our planet for 72 hours without the structural integrity of his habitat failing completely. To understand why this is a miracle, you have to understand physics. As you descend, every meter adds more weight. At the depths of a trench, the hydrostatic pressure is immense, capable of crushing titanium hulls. Even if the hull holds, the physiological effects are lethal. Nitrogen narcosis would cloud the mind, making rational thought impossible, while the extreme cold would induce rapid hypothermatic shock. The human body is essentially a collection of fluids and gases. Under this much pressure, those gases compress, and the very chemistry of your cells begins to fail. Biologically, the body should have simply ceased to function under the mechanical stress of the deep. This isn't a tall tale from a maritime legend. The records are chillingly concrete. Recovery teams from the National Oceanographic Institute documented the event with harrowing precision. They recovered the submersible's black box, which recorded the steady, terrifying decline in oxygen levels and the internal hull stress. More incredibly, the rescue footage captured the moment the hatch was breached, showing a survivor who was physically battered but unmistakably conscious. Medical scans performed immediately upon his return to the surface showed extreme physiological stress, including cellular damage consistent with rapid pressure shifts, yet confirmed that his vital organs had remained functional through the entire 3-day ordeal. The tragedy began with a microscopic fissure in a viewport. As the submersible drifted deeper, the failure was slow, almost imperceptible. The occupant, a seasoned researcher, realized the structural integrity was compromised. For 3 days, he sat in a dwindling pocket of air, listening to the terrifying groans of the metal under pressure. He had to manage his breathing, slowing his heart rate to conserve the precious, thinning oxygen. Every breath was a gamble. He was trapped in a small, freezing sphere, surrounded by a crushing abyss, waiting to see if the hull would hold for 1 more hour, or if the ocean would finally claim him. This survival story serves as a stark reminder of how little we truly control. We build incredible machines, pushing the limits of engineering to explore the unknown, yet we remain incredibly vulnerable. The deep ocean is a frontier that does not care for human ambition or technological prowess. It is a realm of pure, indifferent physics. When we venture into these extremes, we are reminded that our presence is a fragile anomaly. This event proves that while our technology can fail, the human will to endure can occasionally defy the very boundaries of what we thought was scientifically possible. One man's survival reminds us that the impossible is often just a fact we haven't understood yet. If this incredible story of survival surprised you, there are many more where that came from. Please subscribe to Barely Believable for more true, unbelievable stories. If you want more videos like this, subscribe and follow Barely Believable. See you in the next one.